What's good, y'all? So we here at the Florida Cavern State Park in Marianna, Florida. So today we're gonna go see the caves, which I'm really excited about because they say they're crystal caves. So we're gonna see what they're talking about. We're gonna go see the gift shop, and we're gonna see everything that it is to see about this state park. So I'm walking up onto something. Okay, so right here, this is dedicated to the CC workers. And these are the men that they say supposedly built the caverns, are constructed. Yeah, so we're getting ready to walk in here. Got to make sure I have everything. I got my backpack with me. It looks like it's about to storm, but it's all right because we're still gonna go in here. See. All right. So if you've been here before, let me know. Please like, share, or comment, or subscribe. And if you've been here, let me know. Put it in the comments so that I can go ahead and show you what you guys are doing. Here goes the walk up here. So as I'm walking up here, I mean, all this greenery is really beautiful. You guys, the greenery is real beautiful up here. Look at this. And it smells really, really good up here, so. Oh, let's see what this is. So just notice something. Okay. So this gives us a little history about Florida, the Florida maple. In the spring of the Florida maple releases in the seeds in the samaras, a fruit that twirls like wrigglings or helicopter wings. Through the related northern maple trees, the Florida maple sap is not as sweet. Okay, so that's the Florida maple. Then we got the American beech. So that's the American beech right there. Southern magnolia. Okay, excuse me. This is a southern magnolia. That is the American beech. So these are just some of the plants that are in this forest. And the forest is the hardwood forest. So as we know, if it's hardwood, then I'm guaranteed that they're using some of this wood in your houses. So it's higher in elevations, 4 distinct seasons. And right now we're about 130 feet in elevation. So plant particulars, population protection. So these are all the things that this park is based off of. So these are all the things that we need to look for. So as you can see, there's a lot of plants. There's a lot of plant life around here. There's a lot of things going on. And we're ready to see some caverns. So let's go up into the gift shop and see what they're talking about. So it's really hilly. When you do come, be prepared to walk a lot. Make sure you have some water, snacks. It definitely looks like it's about to rain, so if it's gonna rain when you come, make sure you come prepared for that as well. Oh wow, look at the building. So this must be the gift shop. Yep, this is the gift shop for the tours. Pretty big, the area. So I got a place where you can sit right here. Oh, they said there's a museum here. So let's see what this museum is. Gotta go up the stairs. Like I said, you gotta be prepared to do some walking when you come here. So about to enter the museum. Let's see. So this has all the different snakes. Wow. Whoa. I mean, the amount of snakes that they have here in Florida, I knew it was a lot of them, but so many different types. So this is where we're at, the Florida Caverns. I definitely recommend you guys stay hydrated while you're out here. There's so many state parks. Here goes a Torreya. We went there. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll definitely put it in the description for you. What is a carist? Hope they have a theater in here. Looks like they're not playing nothing at the moment.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Florida Caverns State Park. I'm Ranger Billy Bailey. Today I'll be your guide on a guided tour of the actual underground cave. The cave itself is a very delicate environment, so we do have rules and precautions we must go before we enter the cave. There are
history.
backup products while you're inside the cave, no eating, drinking. If you brought a camera today, you are welcome to take photography in the cave. We do ask that you are very careful about touching any beautiful names and such. We have a lot of old stuff in and over time, by touching beautiful names, we actually stop those people.
So much stuff in here. So I'm guessing this is what it looks like inside the cave. You know what? I'm excited. Let's go. We gotta go in and see what this cave is talking about. I'm so excited to see the cave. I'm like, let's just go. Come on. I'm ready. Yeah, sure. Okay. Hello, how y'all doing? Good, good. I'm here to purchase a ticket for the caves.
I can get you on the 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. What time is it now?
1:46.
Okay.
For one adult,
Yes, ma'am.
that's gonna be 1613.
We're in the gift shop right now. What's your name?
Cat.
Kathy is here.
55 out the door to the right where those brown benches are. We've got cave rules here that Mr. Lou's going to go over with you.
Okay.
The tour is moderate to severely strenuous, and he's allowed to receive tips. But this is your super fancy ticket. Make sure you don't lose that.
Moderate to severe. Okay.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
going to be going down about 40 steps and ducking about 4 feet high in some spots. The longest time that lasts is 20 feet long.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Have fun.
So when you come to the gift shop,
Okay. 2 adults. I can get you on the 2 o'clock.
all these things are in here.
That'll be $32.25.
Postcards, canes. All type of stuff, furs. Huh. Treasure maps, books,
You guys need to meet at 155 out the door to the right where the brown benches are. This year.
stones, all type of stones. I knew there were gonna be stones here.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. This is dope. I like this. Have drinks inside here. Let's see what they got for here. They got toffee pecan honey butter, raspberry pecan honey butter, ponder stones. Ooh. Excuse me. They got the onyx apples. Zodiac Crystal Collection. Mood rings. Oh, I might get a mood ring. Look at these.
No, no puedo poner.
Look at that. Look at that. It's nice. It's real nice. Different. Oh, that might be jade. Like this. I don't know if it's jade though, but it's like something different. And they got amethyst down here. This is clear quartz. Oh no, this is rose quartz. Look at that. That's beautiful. You got smaller grays down here. Titanium Aurora. Oh, those are nice. Look at those. Ooh, I don't even want to touch those. I don't want them to have my energy on them. These are nice as well. Yeah, so when you come here, they have a lot of options. A lot of stuff in the gift shop. Oh look, they got butterflies too. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to start the tour. We'll be back in just a moment.
Feels like you have just coated that thing with oil. The cave itself, it is very much alive. It grows every day with every drop of water that falls from the ceiling. All this water is full of minerals. Water hit the formation that you touch, it will get to that spot. That water will go all the way around it. It will never grow there again. Eventually that formation could die. So y'all please keep that one in mind. Backpacks, about 1 carry that in the front.
In the
So
front?
you are going through some low areas about 4 foot high. You
Okay.
can't grab a hold of it. Real tiny, tiny little eyes in that flash can harm them. Now full grown, our little guys are about that big. Now this one little bat this size, it will eat up to 500 mosquitoes an hour. That's why we want to keep them healthy. Now guys, I've been trying to teach them how to eat gnats, but it's not working out too good for them. I'll have to deal with the gnats while we're out here. Now there's setting a rule, this is going to be a warning. At any time during the tour, you see me just stop and I squat down. I am picking the snake up off the floor. That's because I do take 2 or 3 snakes out of that cave a week. About 2 Fridays ago and one day I took 5 out of there.
What kind of snakes are we talking about?
I took out oak snakes, rat snakes, ringnecks, and scarlet king snakes. I'm Quarter Creek Indian. I can calm a snake down real quick. So I calm them down and let the kids rub it, see what they feel like, tell them what kind they are, and I just put it around my neck and I keep on going with the tour. And I let them go once I get outside. Yes, us Creek Indians, we are kind of stupid, okay? We like our snakes. So y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's go to the cave then.
Alright, so we on our way to the cave. Mr. Lou just gave us some instructions, so we definitely want to make sure that we follow him. He said we're gonna see snakes. I don't like snakes. What's gonna happen? I don't know. We shall see in another episode of The Original Vegan. How high elevation are we?
323 feet.
323 feet elevation. Okay, here we go.
Come on, let's see if we can find snakes.
Finding some snakes today, Mr. Lou said.
I'm looking for him.
Wow.
I got about a 4 foot long oak snake that likes to stay right up in here.
Wow.
I've been missing him so long, he'll be curled up in that rock up there, watching people come down, I can rub him on the back of his head and he just throw back like a dog.
Wow. I can just imagine the people that actually had to crawl and build this thing, like what they seen.
Oh, when I find a snake, people who don't like them, they're way in the back.
What is this place?
What in the world, yo?
Be careful not to hit your head.
Whoa. So like we're definitely in a cave now. We're definitely in a
Between
cave.
Everybody, I've been doing this now for 5 years, I can squeeze through anything. Even with this old gun right here.
You put the hat in sport mode, now it's go time.
That's it. When I turn that head around, it's getting real. You can see the ceiling a lot better.
Yeah, I can see that. No, that's good pro tip
Okay,
there.
guys, now this spot here, this is what's known as our transition room. Now I'm gonna talk to you for about a minute, kind of let your eyes get adjusted down here. Now we do say this quite a bit. We don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it is gonna be for your safety. I'll be telling you, please watch your step and watch your heads quite a bit. Whenever I tell you to watch your step, this cave stays between 65 and 68 degrees year round. But it's also 100% humidity in here year round. So these floors are a little bit damp. Some spots might be a little bit slippery, and we do have a couple water puddles in some of the areas that we'll be going through. And I'll make sure I tell you where those puddles are at so you don't get your feet wet. Now, whenever I tell you to watch your heads, that is what I'm talking about. I am the head tour guide here. Last Wednesday, I've been here for 5 years. Now, for 5 years, every day I come down here, I will go home with at least one knot on my head a day.
This is a freaking organism. This is crazy. Watch your head. Ooh. What the heck? Oh, look at that in there.
Can we turn our flashlights on?
Oh, yeah, sure can. Now, if y'all want to come right here, this way you can get all of y'all out from that little spot. It'll give you an idea about how deep you're going to be at times. From the floor of the basement to the surface, 60 feet. You will be as close as 15 feet a few times because we are going up and down in the corner part of the hill that we're under. Now, the way the cave itself though got formed, it was many years ago. All of Florida was covered underneath the warm, shallow sea. And like I told the kids up there earlier, stay up here in the Panhandle, that water's known as the Gulf of Mexico. Now back then, most animals that lived in the water lived in a shell. So as this animal died, the shell would sink. As the tides came in and out, it covered everything up with sand, crushed up coral, more shell, plus the weight of the water on top of it. It was packing everything in real tight, almost perfectly ready for concrete. Now when the water started to back off of us though, the sun started to bake it. This is what turned all this stuff into our limestone. Now there was a lot of acid rain going on back then too. So as it got rained on, this water started seeping through it like water in a sponge. It came all the way down to the bedrock that it was sitting on. Then this acid water started to dissolve the underside of this limestone. Then eventually a river started flowing through here. This is what carved out the rest of the cave. Now guys, we are going to be taking right at a 3/4 mile walk. The cave itself though is close to being 5 square miles big. So I am taking you through just a small portion of it. Myself, I've been through all of it a number of times. We're getting ready to go back in again. I like doing that stuff. We do have 35 caves on the property. I've been through 18 of them. I'm trying to hit all 35. I was with them last year when we found a brand new cave here. That spot, that cave is beautiful. It has every color in the rainbow in there.
Wow.
Nobody will ever see it. But I got the chance to see it. Okay, now this next room we're going to, smallest one down here, so it might not be real bad, but you might be packed in a little bit together. Now, the thing is, this pathway that you'll be taking, I'm not taking you through the basement here. I'm not allowed to take you through mud and water. State rule. Daytime, no. Flashlight tours on the weekend at night, yes. I'll get you wet and muddy. But this little path that you will be taking, it does live up to the name, and it's called the Tuck and Squeeze. Now, it's only 4 foot high, a little over 2 foot wide. It's going to take you about 5 seconds to walk through it. That'll be it. This will be the only tight spot that you will have to go through. Now, other than that, sometimes the ceiling might be a little bit low, and I will warn you about it. So please be very careful walking through here.
There's something about like you can't go.
All right, y'all. So we got a duck and cover now. Hope y'all can see me, cause I'm the kind of dark.
It's tight.
Okay. Whoa. 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 In the game. Whoa. Oh my gosh. We're getting through it. Oh my god. Oh, dang it. Puddle. Wow. Whoa. It looks like that's frozen. Oh, 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 let me get on top of this here.
I think that's cool.
I think it's a cool piece.
That one, and that one, and then like.
Party back here where you are. Now, when we started this, guys, get that gold card out. It's gonna cost you $50. You cannot beat that price nowhere. The room is already uniquely decorated for you. We're gonna get started with the decorations up in the ceiling. Out here in the front, all this stuff is sort of like a beigeish brown. Now back here in the back though, it turns into like a grayish white. Now all this is minerals. I'll tell you more about that in the next room.
Minerals.
But these tiny little formations that's coming out of the ceiling, these are called soda straws.
Soda.
They are hollow, but they're very fragile. This is how these things start to grow. As it rains outside, it's going to take that water anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks to make its way through the limestone before it gets inside the cave. Now, while it's making this journey, though, it's collecting minerals. Water does come to the ceiling as a little drop. Some of the minerals will get hooked to it. As that little drop water falls, there's going to be another one coming in right behind it. It will do the same thing. And through a very long period of time, it does form our little hollow straw. Now, through a number of years, these straws will get clogged up from the minerals. Now, when this happens, the water will start to seep around the outside of it to make it grow. This is when it changes itself into a stalactite. Just like these big ones we got up here in the ceiling here on the side. Now, as water is going around that stalactite, when it comes to that little point, whenever it drops down to the floor, still has a lot of minerals left in it, it starts forming your stalagmite. Now, through a great number of years of growth, those two formations, they will connect to each other. Now, when this happens, it'll change itself into a column, just like this one right here beside me. So many, many years ago, this big old column right here started life as one of these tiny little soda straws. Now, the next room, I'll give you an idea about how long it's taking this thing right here to grow. Now, over here on the other side, this is what we call cave draperies. You have quite a few of them right back here in the back and a few down here in the front. Now, these are also known as angel wings, bat wings, elephant ears, pig ears, or even big slabs of bacon. Because some of them do look like a big old piece of bacon. Now, as the water's coming out of this wall, with the angle that it has, it's not dropping, it's trickling down the wall. It will leave.
Oh, yeah. It's dripping its slime. It's dripped the slime on my face.
There's a snake I found down here. He was 4.5 foot. Wow. Rat snake. He was real pretty.
Hold on, that looks like some red dirt or something.
All right, y'all, now this room here, this is what's known as our fracture room. Now, the original map of the cave, though, it was called the Donald Duck Room. This is how it got the name. March of 1937, this is when the CCC came in here and cut this floor out so we could walk in it. KISS, those three initials stand for Civilian Conservation Corps. It was an organization that the government made up during the Great Depression so they could help men earn money to feed their families. Now these guys came down here swinging that pickaxe all day long for $1 a day. That is all they made. Back in the
$1 a
30s,
day?
That was a lot of money.
The heck?
Now, like I said, this was known as the Donald Duck Room then, and this is how they get the name. There was quite a few World War I veterans working for it. Now the veterans actually named each room that we'll be going through from a formation that they seen and what it reminded them of. When they got into here, Disney had just created Donald Duck. Everybody, we do have a duck in this room. It is a natural formation too. Mother Nature built it and put it right where it's at, and we named him Donald. It's right behind this young man right here, up here on his perch. That is our little duck.
That's too cool.
That little bitty formation gave this big old room the name. All right, now for educational purposes, this is why we do call it the fracture room. If you look right, now the formations in here is fragile as glass. Really don't take a whole lot to break it, but this is what's happening. You are standing feet above another cave system. It's about 25 to 30 feet below you right now. It's our aquifer. This is where Jackson County does get a lot of its drinking water from. So the more rain that we have, this aquifer will stay full all the time. If y'all remember seeing that little water puddle in the basement, there's a crack in the floor right there, but that's where that water's coming from. So we do know that it's full. Now, if we start going through a real long drought, plus the usage of the water, this water table will start to drop. And sometimes when that happens, though, in here, the floor that you're standing on, it'll shift. But it would be such a very, very slight shift. You probably won't even know it happened. But it does start putting a little bit of a pressure on some of the columns in here that a few of them will start to crack and they just snap right in half. I do have a lot of people ask me, with that piece up there on the top of the ceiling, will it fall down since it's broke apart? No. I've been coming down this cave since 1958. That's 64 years ago. I was 6. I can still remember it. I've never seen or heard of anything falling out of the ceiling after it broke. That stuff is pretty much gorilla glued up there. It will not come down. Now the minerals that we have, back there in the back up top, all this white and gray color. This mineral is called calcite. Now right over here on the left next to this young man, this murky looking brown column, this mineral is called manganese. And right up there in the ceiling, the rust color is iron. That is the three main minerals that is forming this cave today.
Yeah.
Now, the geologists, they believe the cave is between 33 to 36 million years old. Believe it or not, that is relatively young for a cave too.
How? What? Say that again. 30. What?
33 to 36 million. Mammoth Cave up in Kentucky is probably twice as old as this one.
33.
Now this is how they showed us, so we can show you how fast things are growing down here. Now this little piece of limestone right here is right at a cubic inch big. Now if you was to crush it up into, I mean, a really fine powder, it would take 100 years to grow this much back again. But you do have to keep in mind though, all the powder out of this little piece of stone does have to go over the whole formation first. So we do have a lot of stuff in here. This includes our cave draperies when they get started, growing at an alarming rate, probably a human hair thick. in height and width every 200 to 400 years. Now the column I showed you in the waiting room, for that thing to get a human hair thick all the way around it from top to bottom, between 2,000 to 4,000 years. This is why we do say please don't touch. We're not gonna be here when this happens, but I do like my job and this is my fishing mode, okay? I am retired. Now the floor, it is man-made. That's why it does look like a brain. We have no idea why they use this pattern, but they did. So any questions in here? I can pretty much tell you within about a foot in each room how deep we are.
That's pretty cool.
I study it all the time.
You must be a geologist too, then.
No.
Geologist.
No, I just like what I do, so I read up on it.
Absolutely.
Okay, now guys, when we get to this next room, I'll explain that white bowl. But before we get to it, this little pathway that you'll be taking to get to it, on the left, just around this corner, there's going to be a formation hanging right out over the walkway. It is called the head knocker. Now, it's not going to bump you on top of the head. It's going to kiss you right square in the face. Now, the only people that won't have to worry about it would be my little bud right there. Honey, it might get you on top of the head. The rest of y'all, pucker up, okay? I call it a floating stalagmite because that's what it is. Now, right past the head knocker, there will be a little water puddle right in the middle of the floor or the walkway. There's going to be another one as you start to walk into the next room. So y'all do watch out for my puddles, but do be careful with my head knocker.
Going in. All right, so we got to watch out for the head knocker, he says. Oh, look at that over there. So we're doing good so far. It's pretty
This is my head knocker.
cool in here. It's not too hot. From the other videos I looked at, they said it was gonna be hot in here, but it's not. It's pretty fairly warm.
First puddle.
Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, we gotta be careful. Puddle. Ooh, it's dripping on me. Drip, drip. Wow. Watch the head. Well, okay. We're getting somewhere. Why does it smell like that?
Here's my second.
Watch the puddle. Yeet. Whoa. Oh my God. Look at this. I made it here. Look at how big this room is. Like, this is huge. This is really, really huge. Oh my gosh. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Whoa. Somebody could live in here if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell us about that?
This is amazing right here. Oh wow. Pictures.
There's a couple of rooms. Yeah, there's a couple of rooms. And I can remember, they were real dangerous. Now they have one with a handrail. Take the window and look at it. Two of them went. So they put a concrete wall in front of it and got the limestone. I made it look like a cave. Yeah, they did it back in the 30s. That's pretty good. All right, now when the men got into here, they seen this ramstone pool that I'm standing in front of. Now when you come up and take a look at it, take a real close look. This pool does resemble the shape of the continent of South America. This is how the room got that name. And y'all watch your heads up in here. I'll meet you down there by that light.
Okay. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way?
Just go against the flow, it's fine.
Okay. I want to see the water. So this water resembles the shape of South America.
You can't see the water.
It's right there. Look at the light and you can see it.
You see the reflection?
See it? Oh no, it's crazy.
I don't know.
So we made it to the South America room.
Now, one of the other
We just
rooms
left the
that I
Donald
can
Duck
show where
room.
You go in at, you know, y'all can, but we call it the poker room. Because it has formation, solid white.
I lied. It's getting warm in here.
We gonna go in the fall, early fall, to map it out, see, we think it's gonna be the biggest cave.
Through the tunnel. Ooh, it's slippery right there. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Oh, puddles. What the heck? This is amazing. Wow. Excuse me.
Right now, when the men got into here,
Whoa.
they actually
There's a
documented
cave down
everything
there
out.
somewhere.
Because
This is crazy.
some formation
This is really dope,
right
y'all.
below
This
the
is really
floor.
dope.
This one that we have over here on the side, there was a lot of water flowing over both of them. They even said all those little cascade limestone pools full of water like the one we have over there on that side.
Take a picture.
Now, a few of the guys that was in here working have been to Niagara Falls before. Now, if y'all have ever seen that in person or pictures of it, as that water goes over the edge, that white spray that comes up from the bottom, this is what it looked like to them. So they gave this room the name, the Waterfall Room. And I have seen that one in the middle of the floor, solid white. The past 15 to 20 years, manganese and iron is starting to come in through now and starting to stain the front of it. Now, when that thing gets real wet, you can stand at a certain spot and look at it, and look just like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. So we gave that formation the nickname. Now, if y'all remember, I did tell you that this cave is alive. I'm gonna show you I'm not lying to you. Now, Mother Nature loved this place so much that she actually gave it its own park. This is also a natural formation. Our other cave is just right back here.
Wow.
Now, if y'all are being here on Valentine's Day, I could wish every one of you happy Valentine's. Now, the hole going to the poker room is just around the corner there. I just can't let nobody go down there.
Can I go peek?
Oh, you won't see, it's about 100 yards further back.
Oh, okay.
But that's the heart of the cave. This really happened last summer. Now, a gentleman asked me if I've ever seen that heart beat before. I looked at him, I said, no, sir. But if I did, I'd be trying to get you out of here. Because if that heart starts
me like
beating,
that.
something's getting ready to fall down.
Kids.
I pray it never beats.
Welcome.
Kids, listen to me real carefully. This is very important. This little path here behind me is called the Enchanted Forest. Yes, every formation that this entire cave system has right here. As soon as you walk in on the left side, right here next to me, there's gonna be a drop off right there. This one's not too bad, it's only about 2.5 foot. Now down there at the other end, there's gonna be another one on the left. This one is about a 20-foot slide. Y'all please be real careful back there, okay? Now, if you happen to slip and go down that one in the back, I will go down there to get you. I've had to do this before. Trust me, it's no fun. Kid didn't get hurt, but when you got a kid on your back trying to climb up a 20-foot slip wall, it's hard on you.
Bro, it's really
Y'all
small
kids,
back
please
there.
watch out.
Look,
for
it's
it,
right here.
Adults,
So we would
don't
literally
leave you
have to
out.
crawl.
It's your turn.
I
The
know.
ceiling in here.
I want to do it. I would really do it.
I'll go on my own. I'll go 70 yards in
Me
the dark.
too.
I don't care.
Me
Now,
too.
some of these are lower. in
Especially for the
back.
viewers.
Now, a few of these have been broken off, so they're jagged, very sharp. You can't put about a 2-inch gash in your head.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
please be careful with the ceiling as you walk through. I do have a couple of puddles in the floor, so be careful of that. The kids, watch out where you're walking, okay? All
I have a
right.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
What was the goal of the men building the cave? Was it for tourism? Was it
Just for tourists.
for tourism?
Go
Did
ahead.
they
Go ahead. You're fine.
respect the stalactites? Like, did they have that culture as well?
Yeah, they did destroy a few of the stalagmites. You know, on the
You can
floor.
go. Yeah. You're good. You're good, man. You're good.
They was cutting a path out over by our South American pool. They got to looking at the map, it would went in by the South American pool, and it would've came out right back here behind me. Well, they seen this room was right next door to it, so they just punched a hole in the wall.
Okay.
Save time and money. So, that's why that hole was there.
Yeah.
Right, watch your step, do what you hit.
Absolutely. Here we go again, guys.
We'll go behind
Whew,
you.
it's getting warm in here.
Yeah. So what was the thing? What was it? There's another room or something?
Oh shoot, here we go. I just hope there's no bats in here. It's too dark right here. Watch the puddles.
Oh, that's
Watch your head.
Yeah, plus there's another one somewhere. Right here.
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They did.
Oh my god.
That's worth it, isn't it?
Whoa. Oh. This is
Where y'all
amazing.
from?
South Florida.
South Florida?
Yeah, Miami.
Miami. I got family in Homestead and in,
Homestead, yeah.
Coral Gables.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah. As you can tell. Yep. Go Canes. I get all my stuff from the Canes All Sports right there at college. I don't buy nothing from any of the stores but there.
Wow.
Fell in love with him and I was 13 years old, saw him on TV. Nickname. Now, if y'all remember, I did tell you that this cave is alive. Gonna show you I'm not lying to you. Now, Mother Nature loved this place so much that she actually gave it its own park. This is also a natural formation. Our cave is just right back here.
Wow.
Now, if y'all are being here on Valentine's Day, I could wish every one of you a happy Valentine.
Of the men building the cave, was it for tourism? Was it
Just for tourists.
for tourism?
Go
Did
ahead.
they
Go ahead. You're fine.
respect the stalactites? Like, did they have that culture as well?
Yeah, they did destroy a few of the stalagmites. You know, on the
You can
floor.
go. Yeah. You're good. You're good, man. You're good.
They was cutting a path out over by our South American pool. They got to looking at the map, it would went in by the South American pool, and it would've came out right back here behind me. Well, they seen this room was right next door to it, so they just punched a hole in the wall.
Okay.
Save time and money. So, that's why that hole was there.
Yeah.
Right, watch your step, do what you hit.
We'll go behind you.
Whew, it's getting warm in here.
Yeah. So what was the thing? What was it? There's another room or something?
Oh shoot, here we go. I just hope there's no bats in here. It's too dark right here. Watch the puddles.
Oh, that's
Watch your head.
Yeah, plus there's another one somewhere. Right here.
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They did.
Oh my god.
That's worth it, isn't it?
Whoa. Oh. This is
Where y'all
amazing.
from?
Homestead, South Florida.
South Florida?
Yeah, Miami.
Miami. I got family in Homestead and in
Homestead, yeah.
Coral Gables.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah. As you can tell. Yep. Go Canes. I get all my stuff from the Canes All Sports right there at college. I don't buy nothing from any of the stores but there.
Wow.
Fell in love with him, and I was 13 years old, saw him on TV. We could do 2 tours, making twice the money. So he comes down there and take a look. And one day he was walking on top of this hill that we're under, he found that hole back there. So this cave was actually found by accident. So he got him a lamp, came inside, he seen this room back here, he ventured further back. This little room here, our 2 walk here, he went further back each way. He crawled out the cave and told the guys, forget the other one. This is the one I want you to work on. Now we're glad he did too, because that other cave that's on the property that we grew up at that time is called our Indian cave. We do know that the Paleo Indians lived in it, because they did leave behind an awful lot of artifacts in there. There's pottery, stone tools, weapons, drawings on the walls. You can actually see where campfires used to be. Now, not long after we opened up for business, we found out too that cave is housing the endangered Florida gray bat. So to keep the people from looking for it, going inside, messing with the artifacts in the bats, they put bars in front of it. That is to keep us out, but the bats can still fly in and out as they want to, because we are trying to help them. And I have been in that cave too. I do love my Indian heritage. All right, now when the men came down this walkway here to go to work, remember that rope I told you they had tied to them in case that lamp went out, right? That's the second story. This is a perfect example of why we tell you, please don't touch. This is a very, very dead stalagmite. Because the ropes they were using then, they used that same rope to tie around all the equipment. They drug it from place to place. They tied up their mules, their oxen at night, kept them from running off, plus the oil all over the men's hands on the rope in this rock itself. It is so full. Now, since they broke the top of it off, the stalactite here is continuing to grow. But it's going to have to grow all the way down to the floor now to meet it. Now, once it hits it, though, it's never going to bond to it. All it's going to do is flow around it. There will be that thin layer of oil separating the 2 pieces. This is why we do tell everybody, please don't touch. We're right there. I'm getting over sinus infection.
Going through another cave here. So we're actually going down back in. This is amazing. Whoa, easy. Trying to get through. Gotta watch the head. Whoa. Whoa.
Is that a squeeze that goes somewhere too?
That's a natural air vent.
Natural air vent.
This cave has a bunch.
That's the brain right there.
That is the brain of the cave.
Piece of cool.
Looks like crystal.
A lot of people say that's a small brain. Yeah, but the cave uses all of it. Do y'all know how much of your brain that you use?
20%.
Does anybody know how much?
I've always heard 10%.
10%. Me, I think I'm 5%. Because I am hard-headed. My boss says that's my brain up there. So that is the brain of the cave.
Post. We're gonna feel how the cave feels inside. Whoa. That felt weird. That felt weird. That felt weird.
It's got a unique feel.
It does definitely feel alive. It definitely feels alive. I was even saying, like, back there in the Donald Duck room, I could see like things forming that form from one of the, what do you call it? The
Stalactites?
yeah. I could see other stalactites forming from the stalactites. So
Yeah. You'll see some that has water drops at the end of it.
Yes.
That water hang there a week, or it might hang there just for a few seconds. It's going to have much water's coming through the ceiling. Now, the water would be the freshest water you'll ever drink.
Do y'all have some to drink?
There is one drawback. This water also contains magnesium. You could drink a half a cup of this water today, you would not get off the toilet the next day. Because it does act as a natural laxative.
Another cave again. Another cave again. Whoa, look at that. What in the world? Oh. Eat. This is crazy. Oh yeah. Wow.
Water in here.
Wow. I don't even know if I can lift my head all the way up. Oh yeah, I can. Oh.
That wasn't there.
Let's get this. Wow. Look at that. Ooh. Look at this. Oh, y'all can go in front of me.
Isn't that cool?
Wow. So, we're going through this cave, and we have to walk like crabs right now. Ooh. All right, I made it through. I'm alive. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see what's in there. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of that. Look at that. Whoa. Picture of that. There's so many caves inside of the caves. Watch my head. Eat. Ooh. All right, we safe now. Whew. Oh yeah. I like a little bit of Dangerous. It's my middle name actually, Dangerous. Whew. How about you? You like Dangerous?
Huh?
You like danger?
I like danger?
Yeah.
I'm down here 5 to 6 times a day. I had a pickup truck from Louisiana run over. So we're fixing to go. When I said that, this even showed up on the video. She went from my left side to my right side. She went exactly right through me because I heard her voice in the back of my head that said Abigail. It's like somebody had ice water pouring over me at that same speed. So when she got out, I said, sweetheart, let me ask you one more question. Did you just walk through me and told me that your name was Abigail? My device went off 2 times. Tracy's mouth hit the floor. He said, Mr. Lou, I've never seen that happen to nobody in all the years I've been doing this. I said, I guess she likes me. So, but I do. Every morning I walk in here, I will tell her good morning. And she walks to me, lets me know that she's acknowledging that to me. Okay, that is the story of Abigail, and that is a really 100% true story, too.
Well, we made it out.
You ain't out yet.
Oh, God.
Got 4 more feet.
You bet I'm not here.
Thank you, Mr. Lou.
Yes, sir. Glad y'all came out.
Oh my. All right, y'all. So we made it out the cave. We made it out safely. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. It was a very dope cave. It's a live organism, and it has lots of minerals. So y'all definitely go and visit this cave when y'all can. All right. Peace. The way that I'm living now.